It's Bruno's eye where it got attacked by Po when he got too close to her puppies. She's a pretty good mum. And it's healing up okay. As you can see, they're all on the loose down there, hanging out with mum. I bought these at CRT. I think I paid $11 for them. I'm not sure if there's a price on it. And these guys just love them. Po would eat them all. They dried lung. This one's dried lung. And Po likes it because she loves lung and heart. Whenever we kill a pig, it's the first thing she eats is the heart and the lung. So she can smell that because she's a dog. Yeah, she'd like to tear into it. Yeah, CRT if you're in New Zealand. I think it was around $11 I paid for it. I can't remember because I bought some chicken feed with it, but I use it when I've had the puppies. Look at her trying to get into where it's going to go. I give it to them when I'm putting them away, like they've been running loose all morning. They hate going back into their run, which is here, which I've just put some dirt and cleaned their poo out of. So to make things easier, I put this down and they just have fun with it. So I'm going to put them back in. I'll drop the camera and I'll put them back in. I guess you're going to be a holding dog. Definitely a holding dog. You've got some pace in you, haven't you, mate, eh? Eh? You're trouble. It's one of the Po boys. And he didn't eat any food this morning. I don't know why. He didn't want any milk. He looks happy enough, he just ate nothing. Keep an eye on that. Who are we missing? Big boy. This guy is totally different to the rest. He hides from the rest. He hides from me. He's happy enough. I reckon he's of a different dog. I reckon this is one of Brown's boys. Look at his head shape. Okay, I'm stretching him out a bit there, but he is different. Is that all our puppies in there? Just do a count. They hate going back into the cage. And why would they not like it in there? Well, because it's nice out there, that's why. But we're going to contain them. As you can see, it's just been dried on some sort of grid. I make this stuff up myself too, but you haven't got time to dry it all out, and you can buy it. I think this packet's stuffed actually, a whole lot in there. And leave them with that. Not for Po. Not for Po. You chickens would do wise to keep away, because Mother Guard Dog is here. Yip, up, 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 up. They will be into that. You're missing out, mate. They love it. You should cross the lake there to get there. This is the smallest one, this is the runt. Come on. They can't all fit their heads in there. Being 11 pups, you can imagine how hard it is for them to get milk when mum's only got 10 teats. It's the fittest and strongest survives. You get one, did you? Take it away and chew on that. This guy's got one over here in the corner, having a chew on it. These chews are great, man, they really are. This guy's got one, not sure what to do with it. Someone's dropped these on the ground. Yeah, mate, there's yours there. Not sure about it. Okay, you having a chew? You are? She's a pretty girl. And where's Big Boy? Oh, here's Big Boy here. Oh, there's Big Boy there. He's well into it. Mate, you've dropped yours. Oh, you got a bit of meat you found there. It's a bit of the old chicken neck left over. Okay. I broke up chicken necks this morning for them so they get their calcium. And I fed them on chopped possum yum with chicken heart, chicken liver and chicken necks. That was their dinner this morning. And now they're having the old... oh, can you have a chew that? And chew it. Dropped it. You just want a pet, do you? She's sweet. Some of these guys going in the corner, getting away from everybody just to chew their chews in private. There goes Pace Boy, he's got one. So it's a good time to leave them there and sneak away. You're less crying because those chews keep them happy. Po, come on, I'm going to feed you. Po, come. Anyway, welcome to this vlog. Another day on the farm, and my daughter Dayla is away for 5 days. She's just arrived back from Austria and she's on a mission. Actually, she's gone to a concert. But she is going on a mission when she comes back. She's going away doing an expedition from the west coast to the east coast of New Zealand with 3 other young ladies, and I'll be giving her a GoPro and bringing that to you later on. Hey fella, we're going to feed Mum first because she's been feeding puppies. Yeah, that's you, girl. And then we're going to run the bad dogs, the naughty dogs. That's Pace and B. You know what time it is, don't you? Yeah. Take a time. Don't think you can manage that, ducky. Wrap your laughing gear around that, Bruno. Eat up. Ain't gonna happen, mate. If you consider that Poe's been feeding 11 pups, look at her coat. This tucker is so good, eh? I wouldn't give her anything else. Look at her coat. And look how healthy she is. Eat up. There you go. I've chopped it, but it's still like, well, it's falling apart actually. She drops them on the ground there. But she will munch that up, and I'll give her some more at lunchtime. I'm feeding her 3 times a day while she's feeding pups. Her condition is just tip top considering she has got 11 little monsters sucking the life out of her. I really stand by this dog tucker. It's just one of those premium dog tuckers you get, particularly in summertime. It's easy because it doesn't go off, it keeps. Thank God for possums. Probably shouldn't say that because they're actually a pest, but they're a bloody good resource as far as dog tucker goes, and their skins. Well, Bruno's making it into bits. And that chicken is very, very lucky to be alive being close to Bruno. He's only ever killed 1 chicken that tried to get his food, and that was when he was a pup. He's been pretty good with his tucker ever since. A couple of helicopters going past. They look like jet rangers, I think. Can't really tell. I wonder what they're doing at this time of the year, eh? What do you reckon? Checking out the organic crops of electric broccoli? I bet they are. I mean, who's got 2 helicopters? The army? How much money they spend on trying to control that shit? It's actually going to be legal, I think, soon. And cannabis oil, which is really good for controlling pain. A good witch that lives in the mountain here over in Taka gave me some, and I haven't got any more now. I'm not going to say who she is because it's probably not legal, but when I had a lot of pain and I couldn't sleep, that was one thing that enabled me to sleep at night. Admittedly, I got a bit stoned on it because it wasn't the proper stuff that's been fixed or medically. I don't know what they do to it, I don't know. All I know is it knocked out my pain, but the next day I was a bit stoned because I just wanted to listen to reggae all the time. And all the songs I started writing started getting this reggae feel to them. So it did fuck with my head a bit, so I stopped taking it. But if I got the pain came back as bad as it was, then I would definitely go see the witch in the mountain and get some more because it worked. Hey, that was for Ducky, not you. Yeah, Ducky. You've already had a heap, Poe. Okay, mate, one more. Chicken robbed it for half of it. Well, I don't chop it up for these guys because they're just quiet eaters. There you go, mate, in the kennel. Some dogs scoff it, like if it's a Labrador or a big dog, but these little dogs just quietly chewing it. That's Pace's, mate, not yours, so you know what you can do. That's right, get out of here. Before you have your run, mate, you can have your dinner. There you go. Eat up. He's a really quiet eater, Pace. Can play around with that for ages. Oh, he's into it. You can see why I don't chop it up, because he just takes tiny little bite sizes and he's really slow. There's no chance of him choking. He's just very quiet. Oh, now he's going to prove me wrong and take a big mouthful. He normally doesn't. It's probably because I'm close and he feels like threatened that his food's going to be taken, so I'll move away. He normally doesn't eat like that. It's a natural thing for a dog to do. And also because Poe's hanging around. The temperature is about 27 degrees and the dogs are hot. Hey, Poe. Bruno probably doesn't even feel like having a walk, but he'll follow me. Hey B, you ready for a walk? Come on. What have you done to that rug there, Pace, eh? You little terrier bastard. Eh? You've pulled it through and you've ripped it to shreds, haven't you? Just like everything. You know what? Sometimes you're a right little wanker. Away you go. Puppy's not really sleeping. Got a few sheep up here, and I don't know how far we can get through without smacking into that electric fence. Sheep on the run. Be calm. Pace calm. I bet that's shorting out down there. Another crop that won't go to market. These are the old Cox Orange apples. I don't know if they even sell them anymore now. They're an old apple. And there's a nest. It's got nothing in it. There used to be 3 of these big gum trees, but one got dangerous in a way it kept on dropping large limbs. So the landlord chopped it down. Those are my 2 sheep there. That one with the sort of black face facing us is going to be the first to get butchered. I'll probably wait till the weather cools down again and we're short on meat. Could do with a share too pretty soon. The landlord's going to have to get on top of this bloody gorse, otherwise it's going to get away. It's going to be too much. Gorse and broom. Not much good to anybody. There's a trailer hiding in there somewhere. Can you see it? Yum 'em. Oh, that's the old gum tree that got cut down. As you can see, it's not completely dead. It's growing back up out of its stump. Tough bastards, aren't they? Tui. Size of Bruno's paws. He's big. Big boy. Most of the time Pace stays by my side, don't you boy, hey? It's a wee shadow. All the gorse is getting away in this paddock too. And my 2 sheep keep them cool under the shade of the wattle. That's all dead standing there, bit of firewood in that. And that's wattle there, and wattle burns really hot, almost too hot. It's amazing how little water sheep have. That there's 8 days old now. They were going through a bit and suddenly they've stopped. And still not down to the bottom. Bruno's got something up his nose, he's been sneezing a bit. If I didn't go for these walks 3 times a day, he'd go nowhere. It's good for him, it keeps him going. You got something up your nose, haven't you, mate? Hopefully it's not a bit of ryegrass, because it can really stuff them up. You okay, boy? Not good. Yeah, he just stay at home and sit at the porch. So it's good to keep him moving a bit. These walks are good for him. Keep him going. This is my bit of grass in here. The landlord also lets me use, and as you can see, it's high. Plenty of tucker there. I thought about putting a goat in and fattening it. I know where I can get a goat. I thought about getting a milk goat, but they're a bit of work. Some of the weeds are just naturally quite beautiful in the colour. We've got a lot of helicopters flying around our skies today. The crops must be doing well. Thistles. They can be used for all sorts of things. Be calm. Be calm. Good dog. Good boy. You're a good boy. Stay here. Tiny little pink flowers. I wonder what Bruno's chomping on. A bit of grass. I only just wormed him. Poe's just seen something. She's in guard mode again. It's a hawk flying down the front. She's had a run-in with a hawk already, trying to get her pups. There's a rabbit hole down there, and that's where Pace and Bee are. Bee, come. Pace, come. Hurry up. Pace, come. Pace, come. Bee, come. Good dog. Good boy. Good dogs. Good listening. Good boy. One thing I'll say about these little dogs, they've got a high prey drive, but they're really good at listening to command and obeying on command. As far as my hunting dogs go, I've got a lot of faith in B. He's much younger than Pace, but he's showing a lot of intelligence as far as hunting goes. His prey drive is through the roof, as you can tell. B, come! Wants to keep on hunting with something. He's just great with pigs. He hasn't had a rip, but he's been on some good boars this year. He's just showing all the attributes. It's a shame that it wasn't him that got over Poe instead of Pace, because this guy here, as good a hunting dog as he is, and he is a good hunting dog, but he's just going to get himself killed. He's just too hard. That's the only problem with him. He's just too hard. He's got really good nose, good fine, reasonable stop, but he's only a small dog, so he's got about as much good stop as a small dog can have, but he's just got he's missing that part of his brain where I might get killed here, back off. He doesn't have that. He wants to fight the pig all the time instead of contain it, and that's the wee problem. Having said that, the offspring will be good pig dogs. It's all interesting, isn't it? What's going to happen, what's going to be thrown from these guys. Pace, get him behind. He's going ahead of me. Get him behind. Get him behind. Where you go? Where's B? Oh, B's gone up into here. See, he's a clever dog. He knows he's allowed to run free, and he knows there's rabbits in there, so rather than follow the rest, he's gone to there. And that there illustrates his intelligence. He knows there's rabbits hiding in there. He knows he's allowed to go. He also knows he's not allowed to catch rabbits, but he knows that I'm not in there. What are you doing there, B? B, come. And now Pace has joined him. How there, Pace? B, come. Good boy, but he does listen. And Bruno's loving that, cooling off. He goes in there like 2 or 3 times a day just to chill out. He's like a big moose in the water, cooling his body down. The wild loganberries aren't a huge crop this year, but there's a good feed down there. When they start to go sort of a blacker colour, I'll tear into them and harvest some for my dessert. Plenty of rabbits living down there in those berries. They kind of get the safeness from getting attacked by dogs because it's so tight. Having said that, it doesn't stop Pace going down there looking for one. Does it, Pace? Eh? B is just hardwired to catch stuff. And that's where I sent him last time. I shot one, couldn't find it, and he went straight down, retrieved it and dropped it at my feet. Wild blackberries along here, as you can see, they're a bit behind the loganberries, still green, haven't started to red up yet, but there's going to be plenty of them growing through here. This is once where the gum tree used to go straight up and lean against the lake there, or the dam. The landlord chopped it down because it was threatening to fall on the dam. He chopped it down and it ended up in the dam. He had to tear it out and then he cut up the firewood. What I'd like to do is I'd like to carve something out of this, like a little house, just for the hell of it. I'll take that bit of bark on the left hand side and make that as a roof, cut a V with a chainsaw on the top, hollow it out, just for something interesting to do. I might ask him, and then I can take a little wood for firewood, because there'll be some good firewood in that. Blackback gull. Be looking for ducklings to feed on. They take them from the pond sometimes. Little native ducks on the other side of the pond there. Don't know if you can see them. It's quite hard to hold the phone steady, but that's the first time they've survived in 12 years. And that is because somebody shot all the pukekos that were killing them each time. Can't tell you that somebody was, but that somebody has basically saved a native species that was in decline here and never getting a chance to thrive and survive. That somebody shot about 7 pukekos. Illegally shot them. Well, there goes the landlord going down now in his Toyota Land Cruiser. Oh mate, every time. It's a beautiful truck. Yeah, V8. He bought that second hand, had 50,000 on the clock, I think, when he bought. No, had 100,000 on the clock, and still he paid 50 for it. They're a vehicle that holds their price. Unlike most other four-wheel drives, I think Toyota probably hold their price better than anything else. Better than Ford, better than Mitsubishi. What do you guys reckon? Am I right in saying that, or is that just because I'm biased because I love them? But I believe that those things, man, they don't devalue much. If you're in New Zealand like me and you want to buy one, and you want to get one from Australia because they're much cheaper there, you have to own it for a year in Aussie before you bring it over here. I've been trying to work out how to get around that one because I can't afford a newer one, and I probably won't ever buy one, but I keep talking about it, dreaming about it, like you do. But they are a lot cheaper in Australia. Why is that? Can someone explain that to me? I've looked at these auctions online, what comes out of the mining companies. So all of these big companies over there do the mining and the gold and all the hard yak in the desert, all those rough conditions. Most of them run Toyota Land Cruisers. The 70 series is quite popular, 79 series, 76 series, and that's because they're bloody good trucks, as simple as that. You can say what you like about all the other vehicles, but those guys would not be using them if they were not that bulletproof and bomb-proof, because they give them arseholes. I'm also interested in you guys that do beekeeping. I'm not interested in beekeeping, but I am interested to know what you think is the best truck, because you guys that do beekeeping, you carry a lot of weight. I've seen you getting around the forestry loaded up with beehives on the back, and the old leaf springs are down. What do you reckon is the best truck for that job? Is it Toyota Land Cruisers? I'd be interested to know. And if you've tried other trucks like Isuzu's D-Max or Hilux or Ford or Triton or Colorado, how is that done under that sort of weight? I'm really interested to know, because these are the tests that people like me can't do. And you guys, you use them all the time like that, so you get to find out firsthand. Doesn't matter what a bloody sales rep tells you in a office in a service department, or what a bloody car salesman tells you. The other thing I'm interested to know is you guys that work as panel beaters, car painters, mechanics, that see vehicles coming regularly all the time. What's your gut feeling on what's the toughest vehicle around today? I mean, you work on them, you see them come back time and time again. Oh, the clutch problems, gearbox problems, brake problems, chassis problems. What's the one vehicle you reckon that just toughs it out above all the rest? Because the way they build these common rail engines today, they started building them in 2004, and the way they build trucks, they're not what they were. Let me know what you reckon is as far as toughness goes. I'm hearing D-Max quite a bit, but my heart still pulls towards the old 70 series Land Cruiser. And that's one of the important reasons to walk Bruno every day, because it stops him getting constipated. Movement. That goes for us humans too. He's so slow, like he's catching up to the rest of the dogs now, but we're just waiting for him to come back. Slowing right down. Come on, Bruno. Bruno, come. We're going back up to the farmhouse now. Bruno, come. His back end is okay as far as joints go. Front is struggling, and this growth on the side here is just getting bigger slowly, but yeah, it's a bloody, I'm pretty sure it's a lipoma. Doesn't cause him any discomfort. And the scar on his head, which he got from a boar a long time ago, Poe bit it. And his eye is healing up, even though it looks pretty crusty, it's actually healing up pretty good. I'll show you what's going on here, guys. This is my salt cured bacon I'm making. This is day 5. There's a process. I'm going to video of that when it's all finished. That's the pink Himalayan salt over it now. That's wild pork. No, I didn't catch that one. My mate Ricky Brown gave me that. There's a wee bit to it. It's a 5 or 6 day process, and I'll be showing you how that goes, and I'll be throwing some in the pan probably tomorrow or the next day. You can use gourmet salt or pink Himalayan salt, or the way I do it, a mixture of both. That's my pink salt, but I've actually ground my own for that particular recipe. Looking forward to throwing some bacon in the pan that doesn't have nitrates or any of the preservatives other than just salt. Salt cured bacon is delicious. I've had it 3 times now, and every time I've gone, holy fuck, why don't I make this myself? So finally I have. I was trying to catch a pig that was fat, and you know, I'm actually salivating. I'm dribbling because I've been handling it. I know what it's going to taste like, but I was trying to catch a pig that was real fat for it, and I was just catching runts and skinny sows and boars and nothing, and I gave all my fat pigs away. And you know, it's Murphy's law. As soon as you want to get something, suddenly you haven't got it. I'm hungry just looking at that. I want to eat it tomorrow. That is the first pig dog I've ever had that gets to sleep inside. He's a pet. Anyway, it's after midnight. It's been a bloody long day. I'm going to finish this vlog, wrap it up. Going to wrap it up with a little bit of harmonica for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for all your comments and input. Be good. If you can't be good, then be careful. See you later. Come on, boy, head down the trail. I hear that dog, he got a bed. Way down on the mountainside, that pony took us for a ride. Two dogs on the trail, two dogs, we hear a bell. Well, way down on the mountainside, that boy, he took us for a ride. Call on the pony's back. We made our way down that track. Two dogs bail him up good. Reach for my gun and give him the wood. Way down on the mountainside, took that pork for a ride. Put him up on the pony's back. We shouldered him back to the shack. Oh, way down the mountainside, we took that boy for a ride. Well, he had a mighty, mighty light shield, and all that fat that boy did yield. Bacon and salami too, plenty for me, so I'll give some to you. It was way down on a mountainside,